The American green tree frog, Hyla cinerea, is a common species of New World tree frog belonging to the genus Hyla. A common backyard species, it is popular as a pet, and is the state amphibian of Georgia and Louisiana. Description: the frog is green, medium-sized, and up to 6 centimeters long. Their bodies are usually green in shades ranging from bright yellowish olive to lime green. The color can change depending on lighting or temperature. Small patches of gold or white may occur on the skin, and they may also have a white, pale yellow, or cream-colored lines running from their jaws or upper lips to their groins. They have smooth skin and large toe pads. Their abdomens are pale yellow to white. Males have wrinkled throats and are slightly smaller than females. Distribution and habitat: these frogs are found in the central and southeastern United States, with a geographic range from the eastern shore of Virginia to southeast Florida, with populations as far west as central Texas, and as far north as Maryland and Delaware. The frogs are considered monotypic, but clinal variation has been observed from Florida north along the Atlantic coastal plain. This possibly may be attributed to the result of strong selection and/or drift. Green tree frogs prefer habitats with plentiful floating vegetation, grasses, and cattails, and are often found in small ponds, large lakes, marshes, and streams. Also can be found at night in a backyard swimming pool. Behavior: because these frogs are small and easily frightened, they often do not do well with frequent handling. Some specimens do seem to tolerate occasional handling, however, so handling frequency should be determined on an individual basis. The little frogs tend to be nocturnal, and in captivity they will be the most active once the lights are off. Males frequently call most of the year, especially after being misted in the tank. http://reptile.com Library Amphibian Green tree frog / breeding. Most American green tree frog females breed once per year, but some have multiple clutches in a single mating season. In a Florida population, advertisement calls of males were documented between March and September, and pairs in amplexus were observed between April and August. In the Florida population, the average number of offspring in a single clutch was observed to be about 400 eggs. Eggs take between 4 and 14 days to hatch, with an average of 5 days. According to the Animal Diversity Web at the University of Michigan Museum of Zoology, female size was positively correlated with clutch size, but after the initial clutch, the number of eggs nearly always decreased. Breeding is known to be strongly influenced by day length, temperature, and precipitation. While the relative influence of these factors is not well understood, it is known as the frogs generally breed following rainfall, and males call more frequently as temperature and day length increase. Some evidence demonstrates the length of the breeding season length is correlated with latitude, with season length decreasing as latitude increases due to temperature limitations. Males use a distinct advertisement call, noticeably different than sig release or warning calls, to attract mates. Once a mate has been attracted, the pair begins amplexus, in which the male tightly grasps onto the female to bring their cloacal openings close together for fertilization. Males are polygynous, generally seeking to mate with as many females as they can attract. American green tree frogs show no parental investment except for mating and egg-laying. Feeding: American green tree frogs are insectivores, usually consuming flies, mosquitoes, and other small insects such as crickets. One study suggested the frog selects prey not by its size, but according to its activity level, with the most active prey being the most frequently eaten. The same study showed nearly 90% of Hyla cinerea prey were actively pursued, with the other 10% being insects walking or close enough to be snatched up by the frog's tongue. As pets, the frogs are popular pets because of their small size, appearance, and the undemanding conditions needed to take care of them. Unlike many amphibians, they do not require artificial heating. They need a large terrarium and do best with a substrate that will hold some humidity, such as commercial shredded bark or coconut husk bedding, or untreated topsoil on the floor of their terrarium. Tree frogs are arboreal, so the height on the tank is more important than the length. A variety of things for climbing, such as plants or branches, should be in the habitat. A shallow water dish should be included. Captive frogs should not be handled any more than necessary. When necessary, clean gloves should be worn. References. External links: Hammerson and Hedges. Hyla cinerea. 2006. IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. IUCN 2006. www.iucnredlist.org. Retrieved on May 12, 2006. Database entry includes a range map and brief justification of why this species is of least concern. Betton, Jane. Hyla cinerea. Animal Diversity Web, University of Michigan. 1. Green tree frog, Hyla cinerea. Northern Prairie Wildlife Research Center, U.S. Department of the Interior. 2. USGS page, Images of Development from Egg to Adult Frog.